Mnangagwa's Politburo, address full of rhetoric as economy bleeds. The 29th of August, 2025. By a correspondent, President Emmerson Mnangagwa has once again leaned on lofty promises and political slogans, pledging empowerment and industrialization, while millions of Zimbabweans continue to endure economic collapse, high unemployment, and worsening poverty. Addressing ZANU-PF's 386th Ordinary Session of the Politburo in Harare on Thursday, Mnangagwa vowed that his administration would never lose interest in scaling up programs aimed at improving livelihoods. But years into his second republic, citizens remain trapped in a deepening cost-of-living crisis, with little evidence that such commitments are materializing. We are masters of our own destiny and a proud African people. This must never change. On the economic front, ZANU-PF will never tire of scaling up programs and projects that are deliberately designed to broadly empower the citizens of this great country, Mnangagwa said. Analysts argue that the remarks overlook entrenched failures, including rampant corruption, collapsing public services, and a fragile agricultural sector. While the president promised support for farmers in the 2025-2026 summer cropping season through inputs and irrigation systems, past programs have been undermined by mismanagement and political patronage. Mnangagwa also pointed to the so-called Productivity Booster Kit program as a driver of rural industrialization and food security. Critics, however, dismissed the initiative as a publicity gimmick, noting persistent fertilizer shortages, delayed inputs, and the absence of meaningful mechanization across rural communities. He further urged Zimbabweans in the diaspora to invest rural, assigning local authorities to provide land for manufacturing hubs. The pledge, however, rings hollow in a country dogged by land corruption scandals and inadequate infrastructure investment. Seeking to bolster his regional image, Mnangagwa highlighted Zimbabwe's donation to Mozambique following cyclones Chido and Jude, while praising the country's tenure as SADC chair. At home, however, millions of citizens continue to rely on food aid as inflation steadily erodes incomes. Mnangagwa also lauded outcomes from the 9th Tokyo International Conference on Africa's Development, TICAD, framing them as opportunities for industrialization and skills transfer. Yet Zimbabwe remains one of the least attractive destinations for foreign investors, hobbled by inconsistent policies, a broken currency system, and state capture by political elites. As the president urged hard, honest work, discipline, focus, courage, and determination, many Zimbabweans were left questioning when such values would apply to the leadership itself. For critics, the Politburo address amounted to little more than hollow rhetoric, while the economy continues to bleed.